Inspector General of Police Solomon Arase, retired, has assumed duty as the chairman of the Police Service Commission, PSC, promising to ensure cordiality in the oversight relationship between the Commission and the Nigeria Police Force. At a meeting with journalists on Thursday, the chairman further expressed optimism that there would be a paradigm shift as his administration's focus is on security sector reforms. IGP Solomon Arase was sworn in by President Muhammadu Buhari at the State House, Abuja,
Yesterday,
on
when I
Wednesday.
was after I was inaugurated, I did mention to some of you who were at the State House or your colleagues who were at the State House that there's going to be some paradigm shifts, in our relationship with oversight function with the Nigerian police force. Most of the things that we have had in recent times have been, some disquiet about the relationship when it comes to issues of who has the responsibility to do one thing or the other. One major aspect that we have not talked about that the Commission is supposed to be strong on has been issue of the security sector reforms. And that is where I am going to, seek your cooperation as the fourth estates of the RAM to see how we can, jazz up our relationship in terms of what can we do with you people that will make some impacts, in dealing with the Nigerian police force. We've been dealing with issues of negative public perception. That we can change the narrative. We are going to be open. We will not want speculative journalism. If there is anything that I have known a lot of you here, if there are any things that you want to, confirm from us, you have access, you can always confirm them. And I will look at a time where we will be able to have a sort of, retreats with the media. I was doing that when I was still in service. Auditor used to coordinate all those in those days, and I think we can still do something like that, where we can all meet together, under some informal, situation where we talk about policing generally, talk about what the Police Service Commission is supposed to do, and what are your own advice. It's not only the Nigerian police force is supposed to be it's supposed to be a Nigerian police force, where the citizens, you can critique them, but in critiquing them, then you also have to profess solutions, to the issues you think is bedeviling, the efficiency and effectiveness of the Nigerian police force. What sort of police force do we expect in the country? How can we, attain such a system? So that is, I want you people to please change your approach towards, reportage of, policing activities in the country, and try and see how you can help us to provide solutions. How can we get this thing, done? As I always say, all police officers used to be, civilians before they join the police force, and when they leave, they also go back to the society. Just as I 7 years ago, I exited. I can't wear the uniform anymore. I have enjoyed tremendous, relationship with people that I have met along the course of my career, for 35 years. We want to forge, such relationship with you people, and with your leaders. You just let me know when you think we can, to have them. I am your friend. I will remain your friend. And leaving the police after 35 years, and I spent 7 years in retirement. The only thing that I crave for now is how I will be able to impact the officers and men of the police force and the Police Service Commission. That is what my legacy will really be. What do I crave for anymore? Is to make sure that the relationship will be smooth. It will be smooth, and I think we will have some mutual respect for each other. But I said, if you have a commission that is docile, then you know that the capacity of the people who are there is such that it cannot match the professional capacity of the police force. So there must be a contestation of ideas. The only thing is that when those contestations they happen, they must be situated within the national framework of national security. That we start thinking about, oh yes, this is my own point of view, this is your own point of view, but what is the national interest? So I think that is that is going to be where we are going to work. The police officers I have worked with in those days, I can assure you, they are professionals in their own right. If you look at also the commissioners in the commission here and the permanent secretary and other directors too, they are also seasoned public servants. So they will not have any issues. I can assure you that with me, I'm not. I cannot work in a toxic environment. I can only perform, when I have the ambience of a situation where I can think, and I think that is exactly what I'm going to encourage. So you will not be disappointed. You were my friends yesterday, today, and tomorrow.